What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 14 now on the series. If you guys are enjoying the series and you're wondering what you can possibly do to help support the dream, please leave a like, leave a comment, and check out the link in the description if you want to catch up on any of the previous episodes. The link to the series playlist will be down there for you guys. So, what we did in the last episode is we built this monster of a coaster, not called the Monster. We actually dubbed this one Thunder. I still have no idea why. It has nothing to do with thunder. It's just another 7-letter word that we could use the signs from the tornado queue out front of this ride for. So I don't really know if Thunder's gonna stick around as far as the name goes, but the actual coaster itself is very, very unique, and it has a ton of scoopty-loopty-hoopties, bunch of twists and bends. It's very, very cool. So this is the F25 coaster that I made custom, but people are lining up for it. They really seem to enjoy it. I wish I had a priority pass. Why are people still wishing they had a priority pass? Just go buy one. Prestige, though, is, and I said 10,000 in the previous episode. I have no idea why I said 10,000. It is 1,088, which is our highest prestige roller coaster to date. So with the addition of this coaster, we are getting a little bit more foot traffic out here on the far side of the park. Right now, guys, we have 3,600 people inside of the park. That's an insane amount of people compared to what we have been getting. I think on average, it was anywhere from 2,500 to 28. So huge increase there in the number of people inside the park here. What we're going to be doing today, though, now that we have plenty of foot traffic over in this area, is we're just going to try to multiply that, make it even more. So I think we're going to try to add a little flat ride here, and then we might also try to add a flat ride here, because I don't really know what I'm going to put over in this area. We could put a bathroom block, maybe another restaurant or something like that over here. We're also gonna need a couple of bins in this area. We might even need to hire a couple more janitors. You guys will notice we got sick everywhere. I mean, there is vomit all over the place here, and we gotta fix that. We gotta do something about that. I don't want our guests stepping in vomit every 5 seconds. So to kick things off here, I think we're going to take a look at our challenges. We had a new challenge actually completed whilst I was trying to do an intro for this one. It is have 43 people visit your restaurant for 2 months in a row. That's a no-brainer. Our restaurant has been killing it ever since we put it in, especially now that we have this little ski lift right over here. So the actual entrance to the ski lift goes through one of the restaurant buildings, and that, I think, draws people's attention a little bit to the actual restaurant. We're still losing a pretty decent amount of money on it every month, but it's not near as bad as it has been. I think it used to be about 1,100 bucks. Now it's looking like it's almost 300. So much better there. We're gonna go ahead and claim that reward. We're up to 168,000 buckaroonies now. So let's try to figure out which sort of flat ride we should be putting over here. I'm gonna sort this just by price high to low. I think that's probably a good way to sort it. We got tons of money, and normally the most expensive rides are going to be the most profitable or the most exciting anyways. So right here we have Pathos 3, I think is how you pronounce that. Funny enough, it actually fits right in between this little area right here almost perfectly. So I think we're going to go ahead and set that thing down there. Now that doesn't leave us a whole lot of room for the entrance or exit. However, I think if we were to put the entrance clear out here in the corner right about there, yes, people are going to have to run around like crazy to actually get inside of this thing. Ooh, actually, you know what? Thinking about that now, I think we'd rather have the entrance a little bit closer to the front, because something that I did notice with this ride, if we would have put the entrance literally anywhere but on the furthest part away from the center of the ride, it would be much faster for people to get on and off. Like this thing, super convenient, super fast. So I think we'll put our entrance there. Now the exit we could do basically anywhere. I feel like people are probably gonna flood out of this little path right there and over here. So I'm gonna try to put this in the center, or as center as I can. That looks pretty good right there. And now we just have to make our queue, which should be pretty easy. So we're gonna make our queue 13 feet wide, and we are going to snake it along the side here, turn it back around, Now, this doesn't have to be anything crazy. I have a feeling not a ton of people are gonna ride this flat ride, but I don't know that for sure. So I guess we'll bring it out to there and then curve it back in. Maybe try to do something like that. Is that too much, you think? I know our Q scenery rating is going to be god-awful. Yeah, it's 0%. So, with that being said, we would have to add a couple of decorations around here. Now, I didn't really want to do that, to be completely honest with you guys, but I think I can maybe do either a time-lapse for the decoration or just do that off camera, and we should be able to get the prestige up to where we need to be. So this is going to be the first ride. We'll come back to that here in a second. That is Pathos or Pathos, I have no idea. Now the second ride that we're gonna be doing over here is the Kickflip right here. So this is the ride that I had mentioned is like at every single carnival, at every state fair ever, and it totally is, but that doesn't mean that we don't need it in the park. So I'm gonna put it all the way back here, as far back as I can, and that should give us plenty of space to put the entrance and the exit on the front side. So I'm gonna put the entrance there. I'm gonna do the exit right here. First, we're gonna connect the exit path. I'm gonna use the wooden exit path right here. Connect that up. Now, if we switch things over to the queue path, I don't know why, but I've really been struggling with not only talking lately, but it seems like I've been struggling trying to make queues. Kamikaze, uh-oh. Let's go ahead and refurb Kamikaze. That's 650 bucks. That's our first classic ride, you guys. It has reached the classic status, so it has a prestige of 967, which is awesome. Teabags also broke down. Let's go ahead and do a refurb on that. That's gonna push a bunch of people out into the park too, so they can kind of experience some other stuff here. So let's try to get this queue figured out. Oof, God, this is gonna be way too short. Maybe what if we make it smaller? What if we make the path itself a little smaller? I don't really know how many people are gonna wanna ride Kickflip, but I'm just gonna try to expand this thing all the way out to here, and then we'll start snaking it back around. Okay, it looks absolutely horrible, but I think we can work with this. So now we have to figure out where we're gonna put our priority queues for both of these rides. And actually, I do want to change the floor in that one to wood. There we go. That looks much, much better. So over here at Kickflip, let's figure out how we're gonna do that priority queue. Could we do the entrance there and the exit over here? No, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, what if we get creative here? What if we grab our queue and we start snaking it over this way, but then we go up out to there and then start dropping it down? I think we're just gonna run into the same issue we had before. All right, to be honest, guys, I do think this queue is a little bit excessive. I'm not really feeling it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this whole section out here. Okay, I have a genius idea now. I'm gonna make this queue fairly small. All right, what do we think of that? Is that a little bit better? I guess it doesn't need to be all the way over here, does it? Oh my God, obstructed by what? You've got to be kidding me. Every time, literally every time I've tried to make a queue, it's like, oh, you can't place that there, that's obstructed. Okay, if we connect the two up like this, I think that might work. Now let's turn our attention over here to Pathos, and we will enable the priority pass over here as well. This one at least might be slightly easier. So if we do it right there, and then do the entrance, or I'm sorry, the exit up here. Now we just have to try to connect these two. Now this is gonna be the difficult part, I think, because it's gonna wanna tell me everywhere I wanna place it is gonna be obstructed. So I'm gonna kinda have to get creative here with my paths. Okay, well that kinda works, I guess. Snakes it all the way up to the front. I suppose we can run with that and see how that does. I like having the priority queues slightly longer, just so they don't get backed up. Okay, so over here, we're gonna change this to full load, take off the waiting time, enable the priority queue for high priority. Now for the overview for this one, we have a prestige of 440. Now that's not really good enough for me. So we're gonna do backward spin, backward stall, backward switch, forward spin, forward stall, and then forward switch. We're gonna test that out. And while we're waiting for that one to finish testing, we're gonna go do something similar over here to Pathos. We're going to do full load, take off the wait time, enable the high priority queue. And for this sequence, for this prestige, it's at 480. Now, it would probably be a lot better if we had some scenery around here, but I'm not going to take the time to do that right now. So we're going to start with mid-spin reverse, and then mid-spin flip, reverse. This one's got a lot of sequences. Then top spin reverse, top spin turn reverse, top spin turn flip reverse. Wow, they're just getting longer and longer, aren't they? Top turn flip. I don't know what any of these mean, by the way. Top turn flip reverse, top flip, and then last one should be top flip reverse. And we will test that sucker out. This thing's gonna be absolutely terrifying. I don't think anyone's gonna wanna ride that, but we'll test it out anyways, see what happens. All right, let's keep our eye on Kickflip. Actually, while they're testing, let's grab some bins and some benches from over here for the exit path on each of them. So we'll put some bins here, put a bin there, and over here for this exit, we'll do one bin there, one bin there. That's looking good. Okay, let's go grab ourselves some benches. I think Kickflip is almost done with its full rotations. We'll drop 2 benches over here, and we'll do 2 on either side of this. Uh-oh. Go get them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like how none of the security guards have guns either. They just... Do they have tasers and a radio? He just told that guy to get lost. Look at how sad he is. That's what you get for pickpocketing people. All right. So, we got a couple of benches now so people can take a load off. We got some bins so people can yak in private, I guess. Let's grab some bins for... Thunder over here. That's something we haven't done yet. We'll get 2 more benches. 2 right there. That looks good. All right, Kickflip, you done yet or what, dude? Taking your sweet time, I see. All right, should be done now. So we got a 416, a 564, and a 568. Nausea is very, very rough here, but that is okay. So let's see. 1186 for the prestige. So 1186 divided by 35 would be 3388. That's what we're gonna charge for this bad boy. 3388, there we go. And let's open her up. We'll change the colors here before too long. All right, now Pathos over here, he's got some testing to go through still. He's gonna take a long time. I might actually adjust the entrance queue on this one to a similar design over here with the really small paths. This one is just gonna make people's faces explode. Yeah, excitement, not much. A lot of nausea. Lots and lots of nausea. Okay, so let's get rid of anything that does a reverse. We'll get rid of that reverse, that reverse, that reverse, that one, this one, and that one. And we'll test that out. See how that performs, if it's any better. Hopefully it is. We got a couple of people in Kickflip now. I think we're gonna have to advertise a little bit for the rest of our park. So let's set advertise destinations on our big sign right there to make sure we get those 2 rides. So we're at 42 out of 50 now for that sign. We might have to get another sign before too long. And then let's do the same thing for our information booth. 41 out of 50. Perfect. Okay, we are looking so much better now. Let's update the work roster too. We do have some research that we can go over here in a second. Select the whole park, save roster, perfect. Okay, so let's go over our research that we've been doing here really quickly. Don't be afraid of heights. This one is called the Sun Flare. Ooh, that one's actually really cool looking. Insanity broke down, why am I not surprised? This thing just doesn't hold up for crap. All right, next one is Bump Around, actually called Bumpin' Derby. So we got, I would assume, like bumper carts. Bumper cars. Wow. Next one, Attention Grabbing. This one's gonna be the Iron Claw. That also looks really cool. Dang, dude, I wish we would have put those in instead of this. Let's do research on both of these. And then let's just do the research on the track ride. We might as well. 3,000 a month. We'll do these at 1,500 a month. And there we go. All right, is Pathos done yet, dude? Holy crap. All right, we'll just speed things along here. No one wants to spin that long. Results are in. It's a 622 now. That's a little bit better. I think we'll just send it with that. So 622 divided by 35 would be 1777. 1777, perfect. Open her up, and we'll let people, if they're brave enough anyways, enter onto the ride. Now, I do think we're gonna need at least 2 more janitors. Let's see, how many do we have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get at least 8. So we're gonna go to hire staff, plop down 2 more janitors right here, and we're gonna pause quick so we can change their outfit. I don't think I have one that's rockin' green yet. I don't know. Well, I'll change that later, but it should be green, white, white, and white. That's kind of the look that we're going for all of our janitors. This boy over here, I know I just did a purple guy recently, so we're gonna have to figure something else out. We probably have orange. I know we have red. We have light blue. I don't think we have a dark blue. Let's go for a dark or a royal blue on this guy. All right, and what was this guy's name? Dick Richards. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, so we got 2 more janitors now. Something actually that I should do for them is make it so they only clean vomit and benches. No. Oof, I don't know. Should I do bins and vomit? I'll do bins and vomit, make sure they're on the entire park roster, and then their pay should be $125. So that's Dick Richards, and then over here we have Wendell Geiger. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation there. $125 a month, bins and vomit. There we go. All right, change his to entire park as well. So they should be ready to rock and roll here. I'm gonna double check too. I don't think I have any janitors. He's orange, he's yellow, red, blue, light blue anyways, purple, green. Okay, so Dick Richards can't be green. We're gonna have to do something else. Pink we haven't done, so let's do a pink, and then dark blue. All right, now they all got their own outfits, looking pretty good. Yeah, Pathos is open, guys, but no one seems to want to ride it. I want to go on Pathos 3. Oh, we should probably change this to just Pathos 3. There we go. Kickflip, same thing. Just gonna make sure it's called Kickflip. I don't have enough money for Kickflip. Why is that my problem? There's an ATM right here. There's an ATM over here. There's a ATM over here. There's another ATM over here. Don't come to the park if you broke. All right, other than having a complete fail of a ride so far, then Pathos, Kickflip seems to be doing pretty well. We have 3,200 people in the park now. Let's go ahead and fast forward here, see if anything changes for old Kickflip. I can imagine people probably don't want to go on it because there's not much scenery around here, which I totally understand. Tornado has broken down. Let's do a refurb on that. It's looking pretty hurt there. You guys, we're almost up to $200,000. We're at 193. Things are looking so good, dude. I'm so happy with this park right now. Aside from Pathos, everything's looking pretty nice. People are just gonna be spinning up there, and as soon as they get off, they're gonna have to vomit, guaranteed. Same thing with Kickflip. We got a year left until Classic for the tea bags. That's a good thing. And then I think 420 Blaze It should be like a year as well. Yeah, just about. We did those, I think, back-to-back episodes. All right, how's our restaurant performing now? We're losing 290, so it's gone up a little bit, but not very much. Check on our hotel over here, losing $40. I guess it's lost $40. That doesn't mean it's gonna continue to lose $40. This one lost $430. So, shops and facilities, right now we're losing about 1,500 bucks. Park management, right now we're losing about 3,000. And rides and tickets, we're profiting about 4,500 bucks there. 3 new notifications. Looks like our research projects are available other than Festive Expedition. That's the track ride. Let's see what an eccentric classic is. The Star Wheel. Okay, is that like a Ferris wheel? And then we have Think Big. The Sundial. Yes, dude, I love a good sundial. These things are so much fun. They do make you a little nauseous, but it's well worth it. And then we got, oh, I'll save it until we have the Festive Expedition fully researched. I just want to see what that thing's all about. But the Sundial is so cool, dude. And it's a big ride, too. It's probably the same size as Hammer Time, if not a little bit larger. So we might have to put that over here in this corner. Who knows? Time will tell. Oh my god, I didn't know Pathos did that. That's crazy, dude. I'd be yakking all over the place up there. All right, research project ready to be revealed. Let's see what we got. Festive Expedition. It's a sleigh ride. We're gonna have Santa come in. And then we got a train. Sure, yeah, we'll research a train for 3,000. All right, so we successfully added 2 new rides into the park, or 2 new attractions, I guess. We have the Kickflip and we have Pathos 3, and I think that is going to do it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.